in the Josh Follow.
Yes.
And it seems like there's more of a role for those guys in this offense. What have you seen from that group and him in particular?
I've seen Josh just go out and be Josh. I mean, like, he's pretty much been like the same big body, high point catching guy. And yeah, I mean, he's just showing what he can do with more like opportunity. But he's always been that guy, so it doesn't really shock me.
And then, just watching that here, the deep shots were such a part of the offense last year. We haven't seen it so much this spring. Is that still a factor in this offense? I know that there's an emphasis on getting rid of the ball so quickly, so that's why I ask.
I think it just comes down to our depth on DBs and like wideouts, because the guys we have in are pretty much playing soft bail. And I mean, like, we could throw deep balls every single time and probably get it, but I mean, that's not helping us progress like as a team, like time it. But really, like, everything's there. It's just we're not doing it because we're working on different stuff.
So once the season comes, that's still.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, we could have literally ran up and ran 10 deep balls and probably caught 9 of them. Like, we're not really concerned about going deep right now.
I got you. I was just curious because it seems like there's an emphasis to get rid of the ball so quickly. That's why I wondered.
Well, yeah, because we're just working like different things, and that's like one thing that like, we really are kind of like struggling with is like knowing like when we're hot and like knowing like hot routes and which way to go, like which way to break. So that's really what our emphasis is. And then Clancy is just bringing heat, so like we got to get it out quick. Like, there's no time to beat a corner who's 9 yards off and like bailing deep. So we're just throwing it quick. We're throwing quick game stuff. Really.
This is a beast right here. This guy is really just.
Wow.
Look at this guy. Like, you just feel energy coming off him. Beast energy. Right?
Radiates.
Switches. Wow, he just switches from offense to defense, and next thing he's the offensive line coach. He's a beast.
I do want to get your thoughts on JT and just the way you've seen him adapt to this offense. He seems very comfortable in it.
Yes. I mean, it kind of plays to his strengths. He's always been like the guy that's gonna pick apart like a defense, and it just kind of suits his strengths because he's like more of a passer. He's like more of a pocket guy versus Matt and Jack, who are kind of like mobile, like sprint out guys. So I mean, really, they both. I mean, like, really, like, just like all of them have like different strengths, but I feel like JT feels like comfortable because this is more like what he's used to, like sitting back there, getting it out quick, picking apart a defense. Like, it just plays like to his strengths, I guess.
One thing he said was that as a freshman last year, he didn't feel it was his role to be the vocal guy.
Yeah.
Do you see a difference in him that way, just in terms of now he's been here, he's established a little bit?
Yeah, actually, he just called a meeting at 2 o'clock. So we're all gonna go meet at 2. So that was kind of cool that he like stepped up and kind of brought that to our like attention, because like I wasn't thinking that it was possible to meet tomorrow, but then he identified a time and made it work, and now we're all gonna go up there at 2 and we're gonna watch film together.
That's kind of the first time that's happened?
Yeah.
And what's, let me just watch it.
Well, it's not the first time he's done something like that. Like, we'll like meet up on like weekends. Like, he'll tell us like, hey, like, let's throw it this time. But that's back like when we were in like off season, like spring type stuff. So like, he does stuff like that, but that's like the real time that he's really grabbed everybody and been like, hey guys, this is what we're gonna do. Coach. Yes, sir.
So who else involved in that tomorrow?
Well, it was him and the other quarterbacks, but it was really him that brought that about.
All the receivers coming out?
Oh yeah, wideouts, tight ends, anybody who catches the ball.
Okay.
Running backs.
So what was your reaction when you got that?
I was just like, all right, like, let's do it. Pretty much it, yeah.
Very good.